So this is more of an autobiography.
Yes, it is.
Telling your own life story.
It is autobiography.
So why did you decide to I wanna tell my life story in a book?
I'll tell you what. In 2011, the date was on the 11th, on the 11th month, 2011. It was 11 o'clock. That's a magic date. I'll never forget that.
Right.
That's what pushed me now to write, to connect the dots backwards. It's when I had a boyfriend at that time who apparently was from jail, who tried to murder me. For some reason, I didn't die. I'm still here to tell the story.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say right now, I'm saying if women cannot talk today, then they're dying. It's either you talk or you die.
Yeah.
So he tried to kill me, and then I woke up in hospital. I'll tell you what, he assaulted me physically, gazing me the fist with everything else that he found around him, even the old computer. He smashed my head. I was beyond recognition because they couldn't even identify me, that it was me at that time, because I was too swollen and I was bleeding and all that. And when he wanted to dump me, he's the one who took me from the house because he thought I was dead. I don't know why he didn't check the pulse and all that, or he's not that clever enough. When he wanted to dump me in a hospital parking lot, because he wanted to run away so that they would think that maybe I died there or whatever happened. I don't know what he thought. But that's when God came through. The moment when he was pushing me out, because I was sitting in the passenger seat, he pushed me out and I fell on top of another chair. I couldn't understand what was that. Gandhi, the security saw us coming through and he ran with the wheelchair. That's the only time he realized that I'm not dead. Because I started crying. I knew that I was safe from there. The security was there already. He was not going to finish me.
So as you write this book, what is your target audience? Who do you think, or who do you wish angafunda le ncwadi yakho?
All women and brothers. I'm not saying we do not abuse brothers. Some of us do.
Amen.
Okay, Zola, yes. So I take that one. So, but mostly women. I'm talking to women because we do not want to talk. We sit silently in the corner where it's very dark and you don't want to reach out. And us who are okay, we do not want to lend that hand and say, sister, come with me, let's have a talk. What is really going on? We look at each other and say, oh, it's her own business. I don't want to get involved. What if I die? Of which, no, because I stand against that. Wherever, if I hear my neighbor, a woman there is crying, I'm going in there. I'll go with the police, or but I will go there because I stand against that violence. Okay, I'm saying, why can't we talk? Because if we talk, we do get help. And then we get healing. Now, I'm healed, I'm okay today. It's been 6 to 7 years now.
I'm so happy to see you and living to tell the story.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you earlier. I wanted to say, on the other hand, women, most of the time, are trapped in abusive relationships. But when we try to interfere or to intervene, actually, no, everything is okay, it's normal. You're this boyfriend of mine. Yeah, and the turn until...
Yeah, angithi khanye if ufunda social media, you guys attack each other all the time. Nenabafazi. You criticize everything ngomunye umfazi. Bese ikhuluma lento ngaphandle, even emsebenzini esontweni somewhere, there's always somebody trying to stir up the hornet's nest. So ngicabanga ukuthi from the side of women, abanye bayibuza ukuthi if ngizokhuluma, won't it backfire now? Because mhlambe ngizokhuluma kumuntu wrong, ayongenza ijoke emsebenzini or on social media or something, because you know, like, you don't have to involve men when it comes to abuse. We read these things as with social media. Sometimes some of the most important names saying things about other important names. And we talk about fast bought and so maybe economic issue of distrust amongst women themselves. Maybe any 16 days of activism should just concentrate on women alone.
Yes, of course.
You know, who abused who. Yes. But even verbally, what some mothers say to abantwana, umntwana entombazane, you know, ubiza umntwana entombazane ngamagama aqoshe maybe because sekasafunde high school. Umntwana ukhula bele nto leyo. It's one thing saying ukuthi your father was absent. It's one thing knowing that your mother might have been the one who was abusive, if she was around. I've heard so many stories of amantombazane. So I always feel like abuse is being attended from one side only. The men being abused are khulunywa, but the women amongst themselves being abusive and abusing their daughters and their moms and embarrassing their dads too. Ayikakhulunywa leyo. So isafuna si unpack one day nama professional. So utabuka apha ndawo kahle kahle.
I'm from KZN in Moy River in Howick, and I went to school in Pietermaritzburg.
Yeah.
Then obviously at home, then I moved to Moy River when my mother died. Yes.
So then they paint your teenagehood ke mawukhula lapho uma ngekho ngicabanga ukuthi mawuso teenager indaba eningi zikhuluna no auntie noma.
Honestly, that's a very touching topic because when I wrote this book, I made sure that I blocked that behind in my mind.
Yeah.
Because it was very, very terrible. Some of the things I didn't know how to put them on paper. Because there was no parent now who will look after me and say, but I love you, but you are my daughter, and you are beautiful, and you'll do great tomorrow. Work hard. Nobody said those things. Because I remember when my sister left me at Kamalume Wami, from there, they never came back to check on me. So I was like, what's going on? Why am I'm a loner in a way? Everybody's being attended on. Madliwa, baba's totally right. I'm like, but what's the difference? So everything is lapo. So ngaba rebellious, very much so. And then I found a boyfriend. I was 17 that time. I was 16, turning 17.
And I think you're looking for love.
I want that love. I want that attention because it's very difficult if nobody looked at your side and but except me that I grew up with. But let me tell you something, the healing of me to write this book, because I was healing now, writing everything, when I was connecting these dots going back, I started everywhere. Whoever I exposed in my book as a family member, I didn't care less. I said I'm going to tell the truth. If they are offended, it's fine with me, because it's the same thing as if a woman is being abused at home by the husband, by her own kids, by whoever. If you do not raise a finger and say something about it, it's on you. If you die of depression because you didn't speak, it's on you.
It's on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I took a decision because I almost died. After that, when I was healing, the same boyfriend, he came back to say, let's get back together. And I said, how on earth will I go back to you? Because remember, when he was beating me up, at the end, he raped me. And he was the person who was HIV positive. And he's the person who was protecting me all along. But now, he cannot protect me because he wants to kill me. He was just finishing me up. So, in that healing, when he came back to beg me, I said, I ain't going back there. And I don't even want to discuss it. And he was too bitter to hear all that. And then he looked at the keys, house keys, and he got the number.
Why 9, all of that?
And now I didn't notice because I'm rejecting him. Then now he wants to come back again with more revenge. Well, he came back and he stole my car while I was sleeping. And I was like, okay, this devil is behind me and is not going anywhere. And I was like, okay, fine. How do I get healing in this one? And I went into depression. Same time, because material stuff and all that, we always hold on to it and we don't want to let go. So I went into depression and I was admitted again to a mental institute. And I was like, now I cannot beat this one for the sake of my son. As I was trying to do that.
Was he the father of the son?
He was not. My father of my son passed away in 2011. Yeah, in May. Then this happened end of 2011. But we were no longer together. Yes. In all the mist, then now you'll tell me if the devil is really, really looking for you and you think it's only you that he's looking for. In 2012 now, I'm busy with my healing. I don't have a car. I'm just myself, but I'm concentrating on getting my life back for the sake of my son. There comes a police guy who got used to us me and my son, was looking after us to say you are okay and all that. You know that you opened the case, but I didn't open the case for attempted murder. I only opened the case for the car that was stolen. Because he threatened me. He said, if you open this case, I will make sure that I kill your son. I know which school he goes to. I had to protect my boy. I didn't tell the police. So that police guy is the one who knew that I was on depression. I'm trying to heal. And when I was taking those tablets, I would pass out. They were too strong. And the police guy would come in the house while I was out, unconscious, and then he raped me. Now, my daughter that I have is a product of that. And I love her dearly. Her name is Diamond. She's a diamond to me. So, and I woke up after 6 months. I'm like, I fainted while I was in the gym. Because I was like busy trying to look after myself now. I'm saying like I'm taking back my life and all that. I'm gymming and all that because I love the gym. Now the doctor, the gynecologist is saying, but your signs is like there's something wrong. Let me check if you are not pregnant. And I said, but I don't have a boyfriend. There is no way that I'm pregnant. And he said, okay, fine. Let me just prove you wrong. And then he came back and told me that I'm 6 months pregnant. And it was too late for me to do any abortion. And I said, no, I was not going to do it anyway, but I'm shocked because I don't know who's the father. You know, I lived, after the baby was born, I lived 2 years full trying to find the father of my daughter.
Hold that thought. We're going to go Dolo and then come back here and continue this conversation. More connecting the dots backwards about all forms of abuses. We'll talk after it all.